Have you ever been trying to tell a story in Japanese and just gotten stuck? You know how to say what is happening, but what about what was? Well, today we're going to fix that. Let's dive right in.
So you've probably got the hang of saying things like, this is a pen, or he is a student. But the moment you want to talk about yesterday, or last week, or tell a story from your childhood, what do? How do you switch from is to was? Well, that's exactly what we're going to tackle today.
So, how do we pull this off? You're going to love this, because the solution is actually super simple. It all comes down to just two key forms. That's it. Just two new endings are going to unlock a whole new world of conversation for you. All right, first up, for all your positive statements. When you want to say something was or were, you're going to use this ending, deshita, and we pronounce that deshita. Just think of it as the past tense cousin of des.
Okay, so what about the negative? To say something was not, the ending is a little longer, but just as easy. Janakatta desu, pronounced janakatta desu. This is basically the past tense version of what you already know, ja arimasen, or janai desu.
And you know the best part? The formula is ridiculously simple. Seriously, you just start with your noun, the thing that something was or wasn't, and then you just tack on one of those two endings. Noun plus ending. That's the whole process. And seeing them side by side like this, well, it really makes it click, doesn't it? Notice how gakusei, or student, stays exactly the same. The only thing that changes is that little ending, and boom, it completely flips the meaning from was a student to was not a student. All right, rules are great, but let's see this stuff out in the wild. Let's look at some full, natural-sounding sentences. This is where the magic happens. Okay, check out our first example. Kino means yesterday. Nichiobi is our noun. That means Sunday. And since we're talking about the past, yesterday was Sunday, we just pop deshita right on the end. Simple as that. And this is a great example because it shows you that this works even with longer, more descriptive phrases. The whole chunk, Sakura Daigaku no gakusei, means a student at Sakura University. But the rule is exactly the same. You just stick deshita on the end. Mr. Yamashita was a student. And here we go with the negative form. So, are means that. Our noun phrase is Nihon no eiga, a Japanese movie. And because we're saying it wasn't a Japanese movie, we grab our negative ending, janakatta desu. See how it works? All right, you've seen the rules, you've seen the examples, now it's your turn. Time to put that new knowledge to the test. I'm going to throw a couple of sentences at you in English, and you're going to try to translate them. You ready for this? Okay, first up, it was a Japanese book. The noun you're working with is Nihon no hon. So, what ending are you going to add? Take a second, think about it. Got it in your head? You sure? And there it is, Nihon no hon deshita. The noun is Nihon no hon, and since it was a Japanese book, that's affirmative, right? We just add deshita. Awesome job if you got that right. Okay, let's try a negative one now. How would you say, that was not my bag? The noun phrase here is watashi no kaban. Okay, it's negative, it's in the past. Which ending are you going to use? Just take a moment. And there you have it. Watashi no kaban ja nakatta desu. We just take our noun phrase, my bag, and attach that past negative ending we learned. See? You're getting the hang of this.
So, when you boil it all down, what's the big takeaway here? It's this. You can now talk about the past just by swapping out one little word. Find the des at the end of a sentence and just switch it. Switch it to deshita for was or to janakatta desu for was not. It is honestly that simple.
And just like that, you've unlocked a massive part of the Japanese language. You can tell stories, you can talk about what you did yesterday, you can share memories, you're no longer stuck in the present. So I've got one last question for you. Now that you can talk about what was, what's the first story you're going to tell?